Jordan.
Hi, I'm May.
This is Jordan Plays Blue. This is our monthly roundup. We are a month behind. A month kind of got away from us, so we're going to do an extra... I'll do an extra one to catch up, because November is just about over now.
Yes.
And so this is for October.
Yes.
2023, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So I wanted to bring May on here because we've been playing a lot of games together, and we have a lot of games to talk about together. Also, apologies, I'm working out some microphone issues. We've actually tried to film this at least one other time, and the microphones weren't working, so I have kind of a stopgap today, and hopefully it'll get better in the near future. But, yeah, so hopefully everything sounds okay. We did some tests, and it seems okay. So hopefully we're okay, right?
Yes.
I said okay a lot.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So May has these ordered in a certain way, so let's get started.
Okay, so for...
Wait. Now I do a bumper. Okay. Ready?
This is my personal favorite game of this month. It's Star Wars, the deck building game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is a two-player Star Wars game.
Yes.
One player is playing the Empire, one player is playing the Rebellion, and you are playing a deck building game. Have you ever played a deck building game before? I can't remember if you have.
No, I don't think
this
so.
is May's first deck building game.
It was really fun. It's definitely my favorite out of all of these.
Yeah, of the four games we're talking about today. I'd agree with that. I think this game's really fantastic. This is a deck building game in which you are trying to defeat your opponent's planets, their bases on these planets, and so you are recruiting cards from the center line. Some are Empire cards, some are Rebels, and you're adding those to your deck, and as you're playing the cards, those are going to allow you to attack certain people, give you additional defense with like those capital ships, and just kind of do some battling back and forth. It's not super long, maybe about a half hour.
Yeah, it's really fun. Also, you were saying how some people are saying that the Empire has more stuff, has a better chance of winning, or the Rebellion. No, they're pretty evenly matched.
I think,
played them
we've talked to some other folks, and they said that they've noticed that one side maybe wins more than the other, but we have not seen that.
Yeah.
Right? I think we've both won equal amounts of times.
Yes.
And I don't think we've seen that, but so I think it is a pretty balanced game. From our experience. So Star Wars deck building game, thumbs up from you.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up from you. I think 2 thumbs up from me too. I think this one is really wonderful and one that's sticking around for us, right? Yeah. Excellent. The next game is this little tiny one called Nana. Nana is a game from Japan. It is being re-released over in English-speaking countries called Trio. I think it has kind of a Day of the Dead kind of theme to it, with but this one has just really cute animals to it. It is super playable in English. It has English rules in the box, but this one I believe is from Japan. And it's a really light card game.
Yeah, it is so easy. I'm guessing you all have played Go Fish. It's basically Go Fish.
It's sort of like, it was explained to me once as Gamer Go Fish. It really feels like that with some memory aspects.
Yes.
And so everybody's going to have a hand of cards with numbers on them, and then there's some cards face down on the table. And on your turn, you're going to ask players to say, show me your highest card.
Or your lowest.
Or you could ask if
never
you can show
in the
them,
middle.
Or you can ask for the lowest card. And you're trying to get 3 of a kind. So you're trying to get all like 3 3s, 3 2s, 3 12s, whatever.
Yeah.
And once you get a certain number of those sets, you win the game. It's super light, super easy. Before the holidays recently, we played with May's aunts and uncle. I think we played like 7 times. You weren't with us. You were downstairs with the other kids. But we played it a ton of times also. You played it over...
it was so much fun. This
stuff,
one
is great.
Pretty fun. This one is my second favorite out of the 4 games that we're doing. It's really fun, really easy, and just really enjoyable.
Yeah, this one is super light. I will probably be buying once Trio is out. I imported this one with some friends. So I think once Trio comes out, I'll definitely be picking this one up for some more people.
Yeah.
Right? So, that's Nana. All right, and this is Champions. Champions is a brand new party game from Repos, which is the same company that did Just One. They did So Clover. They did Fun Facts. Trying to think if there were any others in this like party game line. I don't remember any others.
This is the only one that I have played. Maybe.
I think you've played Just One.
Yeah.
You've definitely played.
No,
Just One.
I thought I did Fun Fact.
Oh, yeah, I think you've played Fun Facts too. But you've played both of those. Okay.
Yeah.
So Champions is a super light game.
Really
It is
fun.
a game just about creating a tournament. So you're going to have a tournament of all these crazy questions, and then you're going to have crazy characters to go along. So, for instance, some of the questions could be, still has training wheels on their, most likely to have training wheels on their bike, who drools while sleeping, who taught their parrot how to say bad words. It is pretty family appropriate. I don't think there was anything in here that was super inappropriate, right? And then you can write down words that are based off these cards, or you can just write words that everybody knows. And so that's going to create for some fun kind of matchups and categories and stuff.
It's pretty fun.
Yep.
I was debating, like, those Nana and Champions were about equal, but, like, I would rather play Nana than Champion. But it's still a really fun game.
Yeah, it's really silly, but it's got some good stuff going for it.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed Champions. This one was kind of a pleasant surprise. I picked it up because I knew we were going to have some family functions and we like to play party games, so I picked this one up, and I was pleasantly surprised because I thought it would look kind of dumb, but it was a lot of fun.
It does look dumb, but it's fun.
There you go. So Champions. All right, and the fourth game we're talking about tonight. So May's been talking about order of how much she likes them.
Yeah, this...
I often talk about a game in here that we don't like, right?
Yeah.
This is not... We do like this game.
Yeah, this is a good game. This is a good game. All of these are really good games. I'm just saying my order of the possibility of me playing them freely.
Good to excellent. You know, they're all good. We recommend all of these games.
Yes.
So, and also I've been recently saying whether I've been receiving games for review copies. The first three games we talked about, Star Wars, Nana, and Champions, I purchased with my own money. This game was a review copy, though. Which I'm not sure May knew. So, this is Whirling Witchcraft from AEG. This is from the same designer as Eric Sundin. I'm not sure if that's pronounced right, but he also did Hungry Monkey, which we enjoyed last year. And this is, you remember that one? Hungry Monkey with the numbers on the cards, and you're trying to remember which cards are face down in front of you.
Maybe.
You've played it. Anyway, Whirling Witchcraft, we played this in October for Halloween, because it kind of has that spooky kind of theme.
Yeah,
You're witches creating potions. The artwork is fantastic.
Yes.
And this is it's a really odd game, right?
Yeah.
So it's got a little bit of that, almost contract fulfillment, trying to get certain colored cubes to fulfill certain cards. Yeah. But in this one, you're collecting all these cubes, and then you're passing the cubes to your neighbor, and you're trying to overflow your neighbor.
Yeah. Which has happened.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's how that's obviously how to win the game. And it is a very interactive game that way.
Yeah.
Because you're less... There is some focus on what is happening on your board, but there's almost more focus on what's happening on your opponent's boards. Yeah. Because those are the boards that you're affecting. Now, I will admit, this is 2 to 4 players, 2 to 5 players. We've only played this 2 players, so you're always going back and forth with each other. Yeah. So I have not ever played it with a kind of a whirling. So this is kind of a more 2-player review. Yes. But I think it works great with 2 players. I think it's really great with that, fun. Especially with that. It's not negative interaction, but you are interacting and trying to hurt each other. With 2 players, it works pretty well because you're kind of going back and forth with
It's pretty easy, and like for 5 players, I feel like it would be kind of hard. I'm just like leaning over the table trying to see one of your...
Figure out what everybody's doing. Yeah. So, but I do think this one works really well. Yeah. I think we'll be hanging on to this one for a bit because I think this one is fun, and it's very unique in the way that you are kind of collecting the resources but then giving them to your opponents and trying to overflow the spots that they have. So, super cool. Whirling Witchcraft. I know you can also get this pretty cheap online. But I do think it's a lot of fun if you can find
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
pretty fun.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah.
So October was a good month.
Yeah, it was a pretty good month.
We played a lot of great games. Check us out on Instagram over at Jordan Plays Blue. We're gonna post a whole bunch of reviews here coming up.
Yes.
We're also nearing the end of the year, so we'll probably be doing best of the year lists
Yes.
as well, and probably doing maybe a new best games of all time list.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we would have to
We'll
go
have to do
through.
that. Yeah. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm Jordan.
I'm May.
Thanks.